Last of the women's matches in this first session between Team Maze and Team Person. And Bernadette Szocs, the Romanian, for Team Person. 22 years of age, just outside the top 50. She's a really entertaining player. She's enjoyed excellent success at junior level. Feng Tianwei of Singapore, ranked 4 in the world, has been as high as 2. Was born in Harbin, naturalised Singaporean. Silver at the Beijing Olympic Games, of course, in the team. Famously, Singaporeans celebrating that, probably still are. Lo Xianyan is our referee, back in the seat for the last couple of games of this session. And a very brief warm-up, and we're underway.
First game.
It's going to be a tough one for Szocs, isn't it? Because Feng Tianwei is such a good player.
One love.
There's the first of our squeals from Szocs. Very into the game. Very colourful character in all manners of the word, really.
Love 2.
And when she's loud, you know she's playing well.
Love 3.
First one for Feng. Team getting right behind her. At the moment though, Szocs is defying the rankings and breezing this first game. Really good exchange and excellent winner there from Feng Tianwei. Just too much for the Romanian.
Two, 4. Two, 5.
So that's twice now. Feng Tianwei has missed that crash flick. Might just need to think about that one a little bit more. Take a little bit of pace off that.
Look at that. There's a couple of times that she's pulled out some astonishing winners, but she's got to win all the other points as well. Flashy winners are all well and good, but when you're in the trenches you've got to win those sort of points as well.
Szocs has a really tricky serve and bounces quite close to the white line as well at the back. And you can see that again, but that's a wonderful pickup there from Feng Tianwei. That shot was very missable when it's really close to the edge of the table.
Just pushed it long. Not under this game by any stretch of the imagination.
Seven, 5.
They threw the balls on the ball boy, but Szocs had already headed off for a towel break. A lot of strapping on that right arm, hasn't she? Right up through onto the shoulder as well. Not sure, we haven't seen that before, so she may have picked up an injury.
Let 7, 5. Let 7, 5.
Important to keep the service as low as you can. Stop your opponent getting a chance early on.
8-5.
She chops that on the side. It swings away to the left.
5-9.
And that's another nice early backhand right off the bounce, generating a lot of pace, really from nothing, to the young Romanian.
6-9.
Good exchange of backhands, but as soon as it went on to the forehand, Szocs lost her range. Yeah, sat up. Has to be hit, and she's on the game point here. One thing to have the chance, but she put it away so well.
8-10.
A lot of tactical instructions coming from the Swede.
8-10.
How do you want to play this point? What direction do you want to start to?
9-10.
Really tight here. Another game point for Szocs. Go to 10 apiece, and the next point wins it. Oh, just long.
No deal.
Did well to get a couple of those back, and a little wobble perhaps from Szocs. That's the experience of being in the top 5 in the world. She's done it,
10.
and that was a 10 on the Richter scale squill from Szocs. She's delighted.
Another good low serve there, under pressure. It's never easy when your heart rate's up to be able to serve accurate and short.
Well, Szocs, you know, she's there, she's mixing it, you know. She drew with Georgina Porta 2-2, but she beat John 3-1, so she's there or thereabouts at the moment. And if she can get, even if she loses, but she gets a couple of points, she's still really looking good in the standings. But she needs to keep her foot on the gas.
Love off.
Ranked 4th at the moment, Bernadette Szocs.
Love 1.
There's Feng down in 10th, which is surprising given her ranking. But you know, it's all a question of which opponent she gets to play. And that's down to the captains as well, isn't it?
2 love.
Lost 4-0 to Wu. Wu is such a good character at the moment, such in form, top of the table at the moment, and drew with Georgina Porta.
This is 2-1.
It's not always whether you win or lose, it's how many points you pick up as well. A 3-2 loss is not a disaster necessarily.
That's better from Feng. Just looking to do a little bit more with the Szocs service.
Again, just catching the net, going long. Look how that scoreline between Persson and Mays has tightened up, 10-9. It was 7-0 at one point.
2-4.
In favour of Mays. And then, of course, 5 points from Ding and 3 from Musutani, as well as a point from Carlson. Of course, this point from Szocs. Amazing how things change around.
3-4.
She's won quite a few points with that set play. Little side spin serve, followed by early backhand.
Not this time.
5-3.
Great use of the table by Feng.
5-4.
Both women happy to go for it. Stand and deliver at the table.
Left. 5-4.
That was better from Feng Tianwei. A little bit more energy behind that forehand.
Players, please carry on.
Get on with it, says the referee, and fair enough.
They are so quick to get into it on the table that you do want them to hurry up in between points. I'm also happy to mix it in the subtler phases of the game as well. Much as spectators we love, these players are whacking it with a spin on that serve, and then once again dealing with the return, seeing the rotations on the ball.
7-5.
A super slow-mo capturing all the action, the camera in the corner. Good for coaches as well, of course.
7-6.
Somehow getting right back into this. It's Bernadette Szocs. Never say die attitude. That served her well in the first couple of days.
7-8.
She's not so happy with that. I've said it before, you're never wondering what she's feeling inside. Szocs.
Left. 7-8.
It's long.
8-all.
And she's still in this with a chance of making it 2-0. It's a player in the world top 5. Got a bit tucked up, Szocs. Wasn't expecting it to come into the body early on in that point.
Nine-all.
He's happy with that one, as you can, I'm short here, 9 apiece. Still a bit of time on the clock, but it's a slower match than we've seen in some today.
10-9.
And a chance to take a second game. She really is a battler. Oh no, it's 10 apiece. Feng hanging in there.
It's amazing when there's just a little bit of added pressure. She's not missed one of those set plays in the whole match
Players,
up
please
till
carry on the
now.
game.
Feng has the serve. Next point wins it. Oh, and the net cord helped. Szocs, a little apology. Wow. Hasn't gone to form, has it, in terms of the rankings, but it has gone to form in terms of where they stand at the moment in the standings here in T2.
Szocs a little bit fortunate there, as you can see. Her shot clipping the net and going over. Feng Tianwei's shot clipping the net and going long.
11-10, 11-10. They've been tight ones, that's for sure. Get that banana, get a bit of energy. She is a high energy player, that's for sure. Well, regroup and come back again. There's time. There's what, 9:45 on the clock. The minute timeout after 2 games is over. The players change ends. We're underway again, and the Singaporean are looking to get back into this match.
Last one.
That's a little bit faster. Just able to penetrate through the ball. Just a little bit more than the first 2 sets.
1-all.
Happy with that, I think it's fair to say. Turned around, little fist pump at the bench.
That's a better change, finally. A shot that's went down the middle of the table. Szocs, so good on both wings.
All.
Took the net, went long. Another little shout of triumph from Bernadette Szocs. She really has been somebody who has surprised us here in this tournament.
3-all.
Feng Tianwei just keeping the scoreboard ticking over. That ball just creeping off the edge of the table.
Players.
Szocs can't quite believe it.
3-all.
Well, somehow Szocs got the ball back on the table the first time, but not the second. That was a decent enough shot to get it back, but left it way open for the attacking shot from Feng.
Much better direction again on that flick. Just wish some of these girls would do that a little more often instead of just playing directly onto the wing.
Four, 5.
She's hanging in there.
Six, 4.
First big shout from the Singaporean. And with 2 serves to come, we'll be hoping to build a lead.
6-5.
Hanging in again. Szocs, she's a street fighter. She does talk, doesn't she? An awful lot. before and after points.
5-7.
Didn't quite get the right contact, but it wasn't far away. Let's watch your reaction. Players are warming up for the next match. Jusei Hook taking on Alexander
5-7.
Shibiaf. I'll be out very shortly. 6 minutes on the clock on this match.
6-7.
She's back to even Stevens. Tenacious. Not necessarily playing her best table tennis in this game, but it's a sign of when you're in good nick, when you can just hang on in there.
Seven, 8.
Gladys screamed so far today.
For 1 minute.
Timeout has been called. I'm pretty sure it's not from Szocs, it is from Feng Tianwei and from Team Mays. More banana. He's having a right old delicious meal out there. Mind you, she runs around everywhere. She's a really bright character. She probably burns it up more than anybody else does. Gavin Runge is laughing at me here. Are you a huge consumer of bananas during matches?
Yeah, but I'm not sure I would call it a delicious meal, but you know, yep.
Not necessarily.
9-7.
I should need a grape or two. Bit of apple.
Time out for 1 minute.
Another timeout. This time it is Szocs. Perhaps to finish the rest of the banana off. I don't know.
Nine, 8.
And she see this one out.
9-all.
9 apiece. Oh, it's tight like the other two games. Excellent for Feng. Now she has game point. The question is, can she hang on this time and see the game home?
10-9.
Surely it can't be a third deuce in as many sets.
No,
11,
not this
9.
time.
Third game.
And Feng Tianwei, the Singaporean, pulls a point back and a game back for Team Mays and for herself, of course. And there's 4 minutes left on the clock, so we'll have a sprint to the finish in this next game. It may benefit Bernadette Szocs. It does start quite brightly. Delighted bench cheering them on.
No changing side.
Old habits dying hard.
Fourth game.
Back to the right side of the table.
Love off.
Away we go with Feng to get us underway.
Love
What
one.
a wonderful little flick that was, finding a ridiculous angle.
Oh, what a recovery shot that was.
Does really well to just scrap the ball back on the table, Szocs. Time and time again she does this.
It wasn't the prettiest of shots, but it did the job. Improvisation. That one was in the repertoire. Really slapped that one hard. I think she's happy. Feng did very well because Szocs really has that backhand going. Little look at her opponent.
Players, please carry on. 1-3.
Trying to keep the pace up. Umpire low. That is brilliant from Szocs. Just kept the ball coming back. And then the unforced error from Feng.
Went for the ugly chop block there, and it might have worked had it went over the net. It would have been awkward to have returned.
Keep an eye on the clock. Whoever's ahead when we get to that last point and the time runs out will win this fourth game. And they're certainly both going for it. This will be a tight one.
What a brave flick out that was. Can she do the same again?
3-5.
2 points the gap. Minute on the clock. Don't take your time, Feng. You need to get on with it.
4-5.
Well, this is interesting. That's gone long. It's 5 apiece and we've got 22 seconds on the clock. Michael Mays is pacing. He's a nervous boy. And that could be it.
Final point.
Final point's been called. There's a second left and it's gone to nothing. And we're still playing. Now the captains have another conversation about the clock. We're at 0 and we're still playing. That's a little bit controversial. And she's done it! Hug for the captain. Well, she's absolutely delighted with that. The team are delighted, and didn't she do ever so well just to keep her calm as Feng started to come back in that last game.
Bernadette Szocs there, look at the smile on her face. Did so well to win all of the close sets, especially the first two, winning on sudden death both times.
She's been high-fiving the whole bench whilst we were watching this replay. Bit difficult when you're trying to reach KILLZONE, but she managed it. She's delighted. She wins this one. Look at that, the last game, a real dash to the tape. But she will have done a real service to her team. And the stats fairly even, if truth be told, all the way down. And that's why she knows that a 3-1 result is a really good result. This thing was just really pushing the ball back really hard. But she dug in.
If this was on the World Tour, that would be a huge win. 3-1 against a player inside the top 5 in the world. Some fantastic highlights here. It was all quick fire, right off the bounce, both players.
Such a different nature to some of the matches we've seen in the women where it's been much more technical, a lot of spin going on at the table, perhaps only 2 or 3 strokes. This was a real rally fest. And such good technical, fast hands. Sometimes you thought you were just back in the practice hall, but it was excellent stuff. And Szocs win it by 3-1.